Today we're at the historic Burk Cemetery. Just on Erio Road on your way to or from Erio, you've likely passed Burk Cemetery. Today we're going to talk with Tom Burk. He's going to share some background, some stories, and some of the history of this wonderful place. So it's been here since, it looks like it said the gates went up in 1948, but there's graves I noticed in here 1880 I saw.
Yeah.
So long before you were even thought of, it was already here.
Yeah, long before I was thought of. But they were around, I think the first burial was 1840.
Okay.
Is what the first burial was.
And they were people obviously that lived right around here. Right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So could you say that, you know, all your people are here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all related one way or another.
Yeah, this is pretty sacred ground for the Burk clan.
It is.
For sure.
Yeah. To be buried here, you have to be a direct relative of John and Mary Burk.
Okay.
And be able to prove it.
How long have you been in the role of being like the kind of the point guy, the point person for Burk Cemetery?
65 years.
Wow. Wow.
We live right there.
Okay, well,
okay.
I think when you came so close, so you're right
we
here.
We live right there. So we've looked after the cemetery since big enough to walk, you know.
Right,
like my mom and dad look after it, and then when dad passed, we kind of took over looking after the cemetery. There is a board of, there's trustees.
Sure, I guess there has to be, right? To be like a legitimate. You would call this is a private cemetery.
It's a private cemetery.
So someone that has no connection here, they're not going to be buried here. End of story.
End of story.
Okay, that makes sense. We notice as we kind of walk through there, when you go into the back, there are a lot of flat markers.
Yes.
It's wide open.
Yeah.
Is it like a kind of different plan back there?
Well, back there we decided to stick with just the flat markers.
Okay.
Easier to cut grass.
Maintenance. Yeah.
Saves a lot of trimming and that.
Burk Cemetery is going to be around here a long time.
It's going to be here for a while. We have a get-together every spring.
Oh, good. Okay.
And so it's all people from the family. They'll all come down. They have relatives here. So they come down and we straighten all the stones. We clean up.
Right. In a year's window, how many times would people get buried here? Whether they're buried or cremated, kind of thing.
You'll do maybe one a year, not even that.
Okay.
Maybe one every 2 years, and then you'll have a year that you'll have maybe 3 or 4.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like we just had 4 burials here.
Okay.
This year.
Right.
All one family.
Right. Wow.
They all wanted to be waited, be buried, you know, at the same time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.